Hey guys, it's Thursday night. This is your host, the sports nerd Brad Walker, and this is the Walker Report. Thank you guys for coming in and joining me on this Thursday evening. Um, the Walker Report is part of In the Zone Sports Radio, part of NGSC Sports. Remember the website, it's ngscsports.com. Log on to ngscsports.com for all your current sports content. NGSC Sports, where we never stop. Sorry, guys, I was muting the Rays Yankees game. This show is sponsored by Alicia's Pels and Things. Check out our Facebook page, Alicia's Pels and Things, where you'll find home decor you will not be able to resist at prices anybody can afford. Check out the pels and stools of your favorite sports teams. Maybe you want to set for your kid's favorite cartoon or movie character. You can also get full body and neck pels as well. Log on to ngscsports.com, go to the Alicia's Pels and Things tab on the homepage to complete your order. Our new sponsor is Cool Eye Cover, and as you can imagine, we're talking sunglasses. Perfect time for our sponsor is summer, as we need those sunglasses. Our sponsor even has a great deal as an NGSC Sports partner. If you email esgmarketingsolutions@gmail.com, they'll give you a 50% discount on your first pair of glasses. Visit www.cooleyecover.com and choose your glasses to receive the discounted emails at esgmarketingsolutions@gmail.com for the discount coupon. We thank Cool Eye Cover for joining NGSC Sports as a sponsor. I also want to thank my sponsor, Amore Pizzeria at 9700 6th Street North in Pinellas Park, Florida. I personally, guys, ate there this evening. It was very good. Let me go through their specials. On Sundays, they have Steak Sunday, a 12-ounce Delmonico steak for $13.99. On Mondays, they feature Chicken Alfredo for $7.99. On Tuesdays, as most places do now, it's Taco Tuesday. You get 3 for $5, beef or chicken. On Wednesdays, they have Wacky Wednesday, 60-cent wings and $2 off Amber Black and Shock Top on draft. Thursdays, that is tonight, guys, you get 2 1/4-pound hot dogs and fries for just $6.99. On Fridays, it is fish, all-you-can-eat fish for $9.99. And let us know you heard it on the Walker Report to receive 10% off your total. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this evening. If you are listening for the first time, the number to reach me here is 605-562-0444. The show ID is 4366391. Just hit the pound key after that. The number again, guys, is 605-562-0444. And again, the show ID is 4366391, and hit the pound sign after that. You can also see me, guys, on Facebook Live, and I'm also, if you want to join me on TalkSoup, you can join in as well. Anyway, guys, this evening, there's a beeping sound. Is there a beeping sound? Sorry, guys. I'm going to go through my topics real quick for this evening. I'm going to have another interview, guys, on here. I'm going to have WDAE broadcaster Pat Donovan on here. He'll be joining me in about 7 minutes to talk with me for a little while. If you guys don't know, I listen to his show on the weekends. Now he is on from 12 to 3 on 620 WDAE weekdays, Monday through Friday, with the Pat and Aaron show. Tune in, guys, because the show is definitely worth listening to. He'll be on here in about 7 minutes to join me in an interview. He also reached out to me the very first night that I did this to help me with anything. So I do appreciate the help that I can get, especially from someone that's already in the business. The other topics I'm going to touch on, guys, again, I did one last week about the Humboldt Broncos. This week I'm going to do the one if you guys have not heard about Tyler Skaggs, the pitcher for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. I'm going to talk about the tribute that they did for him on last Saturday. Zeke Elliott, the running back for the Dallas Cowboys, is in trouble again. Is this going to be the end of him? Are the Cowboys going to extend his contract with all these questions? I'm also going to, guys, go over the Open Championship started today. The last major of the PGA Tour started today, and some top players didn't do so well. And the last I'm going to cover, guys, will probably be the Wimbledon review. I'm going to talk about Serena Williams' loss in the final, and I'm going to talk about what the future holds for her. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see the Federer Djokovic match on Sunday. It was awesome. It's almost 5 hours, but it was a great match all the way around. And I'm going to talk about that towards the end of my show. But guys, I mean, what's up, man? I see everyone's on there. Good evening, Jesse. I see you on there. Good evening to you as well. I'm gonna go ahead because I got like 5 minutes before Mr. Donovan joins me on here. So, what's going on, guys? Anyone have anything they want to ask before I get to my interview with Mr. Donovan? Anybody want to ask me anything? I just want to say what's up, guys. Thanks for again last week. This was a test run with the Facebook Live thing. I had 155 people watch last week. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is so awesome. Thank every one of you guys, even if you were only in here for a minute and you left because you don't understand sports or you were bored out of your mind. I just want to thank you for hopping on even for a second because that makes me feel good and makes me want to keep doing this kind of stuff because it's awesome. This is something that I love to do. If you guys have seen me in the past, I did some sports reports where it only lasted about 10 minutes, and now I'm taking it to a 2-hour level. So this is cool that I get an opportunity to do this every Thursday night. I appreciate everyone that comes on and wants to be on the show and interact with me because that's what I like the best is interacting with you guys. Like I said, I will have Mr. Donovan on here. He's supposed to join me in about 4 minutes, guys, about 8:10. He's supposed to join me on here. I see my crowd's already packing in on Facebook. So what's up, guys? I just want to say hello to you guys. Yes, guys, I am watching the Rays-Yankee game. I did mute the TV. As of right now, the Rays are up to bat in the first inning, and they have the bases loaded. They lost the first game 6-2 after hitting 2 home runs to start the game off. They had 2 home runs, so that was something out there as well. But they have the bases loaded with nobody out here in the top of the first. So let's see if they can get back and kind of split this with the Yankees. Well, thanks, Chuck. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be up to 11 o'clock. I have to be up early for work tomorrow. But I'll have to join your show later on. I know every once in a while I've caught you on there. I know me and you were talking the other day about Texas A&M, about you think they're going to have a good season this year. So I'll try to jump on there again. If you guys don't know, I can't really share any. I have articles and stuff that I'm behind on sharing, and my podcast didn't get shared as much from last week. I think I found the problem with Facebook. What happened is I think there's a certain group on Facebook that I was a member of that I thought I was cleared to, post stuff on, and unfortunately I was not. They reported me again. I'm in Facebook jail, as they call it, till this Saturday at 9 o'clock. I still got 2 more days that I'm still in there. Guys, I'm just trying to share my content. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm trying to get my podcast out there, my stories out there, because to me, it just takes one person to see this podcast or one person to read my writing, and I could be doing this for a living. So I mean, that's kind of the goal is to try to get this. But again, I love doing this stuff right here, guys. So I'm not trying to look for a payday or anything like that. I'm just looking for an opportunity. But I thanks, Chuck. Thank you very much for that. I know you have a group I try to post in there. I think we had a discussion about that. I was just trying to narrow it down to who was the culprit behind who was reporting me, because somebody was. I think I found who that was. I hope we'll see on Saturday when I start sharing things. If I don't get put in jail right away, then I know it was that group. I went in there, though, and looked. There were none of my posts in there, so I have a funny feeling that they were watching. I think the admins, instead of telling me just, hey, don't post, they reported me to Facebook. So, that's, to me, is, I think that's dumb, but that's just me. Too long. Yeah, that's coming up too, man. We're right around the corner from football season, so that's pretty cool. Mr. Donovan is supposed to be joining me here soon, so I'm going to kind of just interact with you guys a little bit more here. Before I don't want to get into any topics, and then he calls in, and then I have to jump off. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I had a shout out to my man. I wrote an article today about the season coming around. It's the fall, and thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. But he wrote an article today about the fall and how this time of the year, what's coming up is you got high school football on Friday nights, college on Saturday, NFL on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. So if you're an NFL or if you're a football fan in general, this is the time of the year we all get psyched up. Baseball is almost at the end. Kind of, August begins the dog days of summer. They only have 2 months left. Hockey is right around the corner in October. Basketball will be starting up here again soon. We'll see how that all works out. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday. But the trade for Chris Paul with the Oklahoma City Thunder has kind of stalled a little bit. They said he might be starting training camp and might be playing some of the season there before he gets traded. Again, he was traded from Houston Rockets to, so I mean, I was on the Barbershop sports show with Kevin Dix and Dana on Monday, and they were talking about that I asked him a question. I said, hey, is it Chris Paul? Is he a bad teammate? Is he something? And, they went through the whole spiel of, yeah, he's not a bad teammate. It's just that as he gets older, he got I guess they call it an attitude issue. I guess I don't know if you guys know, he tried to start a fight and went in the back of the locker room of a former team he played for, and he knew where to go. So he himself kind of brings this upon himself. In retrospect, he brings it upon himself to see that. Guys, I'm going to go ahead here real quick. I'm just going to touch. I was going to start with Mr. Donovan, but he hasn't quite joined me yet. So I'm going to talk about Zeke Elliott. The reason, I don't know if you guys heard in the news earlier this week, the security guard that he pushed in Las Vegas is now pressing charges against him. As I was on the Barbershop show this past Monday, guy came on there and said that nothing's going. What's up, Von Allen? That nothing's going to come of it. That they won't. The guy's just pressing charges just to try to make a name for himself. But the one question that I have moving forward, guys, is that this is not the first time that Zeke has been in trouble. This is not, like strike one. This has been a couple times. So the question now remains is with Jerry Jones, which I know he likes to give money out. I mean, I think they have to pay Dak Prescott. They're going to have to pay him. He's done his due diligence enough to earn a contract. But the computer chirps too much. I don't know what the heck. But yeah, so the question I have is moving forward is, do you give him another contract? And then again, is he going to hold out like Le'Veon Bell did last year? If you guys heard, it seems to be he's kind of laid the foundation for running backs to hold out. But again, guys, I mean, is that a premium position? Is it a premium position that the running back position? Is it a premium position? Because I guess a lot of people think it is. These guys think that, they need to get paid as much as anybody else does. I mean, they're athletes as well. So, the question I have is, do you think that the Cowboys extend his contract? Do you think that if he holds out, do you think that that'll hurt him in any way, shape, or form?